Okay, it's reset once again, and we're probably gonna conclude whatever's going on with Zavala and his storyline. Um, I think this will be the last week I play on my Titan. I really want to try the Warlock stuff now, so yeah, last week for my Titan, I think, and then next week we'll try Warlock for a bit. I do have a Trials video coming out too of me going flawless. It was like the wild. It was like I know there was like a bug recently in Trials, and it was definitely like the Wild West of Trials. And it's very difficult this past Trials weekend, but we somehow made it work. Unlock artifact mods? Okay. Ooh, I unlocked the arms. These spooky ornaments. Awesome. I'll take those. And we'll use those. Oh yes, let's check to see what's in the store real quick. Ooh. Burning Maul Protection. Burning Maul Projection. Well, that's actually the hammer. That's not really the maul. But I'll take that. Thank you. Oh, Dragon Bone. It's available. I think my Warlock has this ornament, actually. Or this, Deathbringer on his account. So I'll take that, too. Exu 14. Nah. Anything here? Not really. I'll have to get these boots for my Warlock for sure, because I'm not paying for his set. I'm just going to buy it with Bright Dust. Ha ha ha. Splish Splash. Ha ha ha. Shining Cabriolet. I mean, I get... Where's the cockpit? Right here? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Wait, what's the quest right now? Oh, return to the Helm. Okay. Let us go to... No, yeah, we have to go to the Helm. We'll go to the tower after to get bounties. But, yeah, let's go to the Helm. It's my Titan ship with a Titan logo on the top of it. I don't know why, but I was using Severance Enclosure with, like, Monte Carlo and the throwing hammers, and those things actually hurt a lot because they just make big explosions. Those are pretty funny to use. Postmaster. Ooh, there was a exotic engram that dropped at some point. I don't know what it was, unless that's actually an enhancement core. No, it's an exotic engram, so it is actually something. Hold on a second. Let's put on Ghost Shell. It actually has a mod on it. Whoa! I got Severance Enclosure. This one's actually like my busted one I had from my like collections, but I actually got a legitimate one just dropped just now. Oh, it's at 63. That's actually pretty even stat distribution too. That's not too bad. All right, I'm gonna dismantle this one. Snap that one over my leg. Pick up this one. Word. It's all coming together now. I'll throw it back on. Hold on a second. Let's find the color scheme I had before. I think it was still... Yeah, it was this color. And... Oh, no. I think I had an arc, right? Yeah, that is an arc chess piece. What is it? Spheromatic Trigger. Powered melee final blows unleash damage explosion. Finishers and final blows against more powerful targets increase the radius and the damage of the explosion, which is good. And we'll masterwork it, actually, because it's... I don't know, heavy-handed? Yeah. I finally got a beloved that I can actually start upgrading towards, which is good. Alright.
We begin again, with fresh eyes and open hearts. I believe the commander has found the strength he needs. So too must we marshal ourselves for the task ahead, for there is more at stake here. As time progresses, Calus's hold on the lunar pyramid grows in strength. For each connection we have severed, the remaining grows stronger. The nightmares only increase in number, and soon I fear they will overflow from the Leviathan and spread across the system. Zavala is ready to face his past again. Collect the necessary reagents for the next ritual and join him on the Leviathan. We cannot afford to fail again.
I'm glad he's finally ready to face his past. Although the nightmares spreading from the Leviathan, they don't pose like an existential threat, do they? They're kind of just like whatever, right? I mean, they don't hurt you, they just make you feel real sad. But I guess that in and of itself could be a dangerous thing to happen. But I mean, it's whatever. Let me check real quick and see. Complete Sever Shame using only a solar subclass and solar, kinetic, or stasis weapons. Oh. I mean, there's my stasis weapon right there. You got the Zavala. You can do it. If Crow can look into his own past and be reflective on his own misgivings and bad things, you can do it too. Don't feel too troubled by it. I also wouldn't apologize. You didn't do anything. You didn't necessarily do anything wrong other than wanting to have a family. That's not a bad thing to want. Like, you could argue that he got his son killed or whatever, but I mean, you can't blame yourself for that. He imparted on his son the ideals of standing up and doing what's right. So, I mean, how can you argue that is a bad thing? But I don't know. It's harder. I can sympathize more with Crow about his problem than I can with Zavala on his. I don't blame. Nobody necessarily blames Zavala for what happened. He blames himself, but he has to learn to just not to let it go, but to come to terms with it. It happened. It sucked. Do not let it become who you are.
Let's get started.
Hi, Banshee.
Good eye.
I'm gonna get a lot of these stuff from you.
Good eye.
What are you selling that's any worthwhile? Ooh, heating up adrenaline junkie. Oh, that's actually not too bad for a roll. That's pretty good. Don't care. The number underdog multi-kill clip. I think this got sunset anyways. I'm surprised it still rolls with underdog. Auto-loading and elemental capacitor. I mean, that's okay. And that's pretty much it. Those other two copies of Drang and... Well, I guess they can still be sold in the tower because I guess, like, you people might not have the season, but they still want to use, like, the secondary weapons for it. But, as I say, most people at this point already have that. Alright, I think I have everything I need. Let's go to the moon now. Wait, what is the quest again? Oh, just Nightmare Containment Tiers? Just do the Nightmare Containment? Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. Golden Tricorn, shoot to loot. I don't know. It's not very accurate, though. Yeah. Did they fix the transmog issue now? Can I transmog certain things now? I don't know, the boots. I know for sure I had the boots drop for me at some point. Can I, like, transmog these? Okay, so they did fix that. There was a bug for the longest time where, like, transmog wasn't working for certain armor sets, like from the dungeon. So I guess they did fix that finally. Okay, good. The nightmares are... I could access this even though I wasn't part of the thing. No! Aw. Dang it. Well, I was gonna access them. Alright, let's do another nightmare. Oh man. Miss all those shots.
This nightmare suffers an endless death at the hands of the hive god Crota. Only further violence will lessen its pain.
There we go.
It rises, a tide of dread cresting. It threatens to drown us all.
I was kind of hoping we'd be able to do these like public events in other parts of the Castellum, but I guess we cannot. Like other parts of like the baths or whatever, just to switch it up. Or that maybe some modifiers are taking place every now and then. Oh my god. Dang it. I love the hammer, but the hammer just doesn't work all the time. There we go. Another little patrol over here.
This nightmare is born from an emotion of desperation and loss, and we may be able to dispel it by providing it with a substitutional offering.
Me. Ow. Yeah, I would like there to make some modifiers here every now and then, maybe make them
You have drawn out a powerful nightmare. See that it is destroyed.
Maybe like some new modifiers to make them a little bit harder and more champions would show up, and that would actually force some people to have to use like new mods. There we go. Or yeah, it taking place in other parts of the Castellum. Or other parts on the Leviathan, like the other patrol zones. It's always just here.
They come screaming from the depths of our collective pain. Destroy them.
I'm gonna do another patrol real quick while we're doing this. There's one over here that's just killed people. My teammates can handle that for a second. bro.
A nightmare, drawn to the Leviathan, seeking the death of faceless enemies as a catharsis for its own suffering. It asks you to deliver such violence.
Ah, come on. For whatever reason. Well, I'm reloading. Gotcha. Come on. We're gonna get a bunch of it anyway.
Another nightmare rises, but this one is stronger.
Where'd it go?
Go and extinguish it.
Yeah, depending on how many people are joining in the public event, more tougher and tougher enemies should just be here. I mean, I know the public event scales the difficulty based on the number of guardians already here, but we should have like more champions. There should be like harder enemies overall. You know what I mean? Hold on for dear life while the rapid fire just goes off. Nice. Actually, I know I said I wanted to play my Warlock next week, but I think I'm going to save him for when the season is more or less 100% over, because I think I want to do like a movie. Like, just do the season of the Haunted movie or whatever. I think it'd be really cool just to have all the cutscenes. fast for whatever reason. Woohoo! I got a key! I got boots.
How did Eris get through this? How did she face her own nightmares on the moon?
With our help.
I know what it's like to hold the line against an unstoppable foe. To fight a battle with no clear path to victory. But this is different. And I don't know what to do.
She got through with a lot of help from us. We helped her a bunch during the Shadowkey playlist, doing all like the weekly stuff for her. Helping her out with all of her memory things with her fire team. Where is this key going? This key goes in the Pleasure Gardens by Fallen Greatness. I'm glad I do got myself a good Beloved though, or I can craft a Beloved now.
Please watch your step.
Let's go to the Pleasure Gardens, I guess. Unlock this key real quick, and then we'll go and do the mission with Zavala. He can do it. I believe in him. He is not a... I mean, Crow's was very difficult too, but Zavala, because we just have more information on that, but we don't know a whole lot about what Zavala has been through, but again, he shouldn't be so hard on himself. It's no one's fault. It just happens, and then you just have to learn to deal with it. Sword and shield clash together? What the hell does that mean? Oh, I know what that means. Let me see that. I got an Austringer. I think that means that I can craft it once I masterwork that thing now, too. I'll hold this real quick, too, because I want to see what this is all about.
This nightmare suffers an endless death at the hands of the hive god Crota. Only further violence will lessen its pain.
Is that the thing? Is that the secret encounter? Oh, here it is. Here it comes. Hard at all. I thought that would be way harder than it was, but maybe that's just because there's all of us here. Let me just double check to make sure there's like nothing else like hidden away. My hammer again. absolutely permit. Awesome. Okay, I think we're finally ready, but hold on a second. Let me go back to orbit. And I want to get that Austringer with me, because that Austringer, I think if I masterwork that one, that Austringer is like the last one I need. Oh man, that might have been a god roll bow too. Dang it! Whatever. I believe in you, Zavala. You can do it. Do not doubt yourself. Doubt is the whole reason why you're suffering the way that you are. Just believe you can do it, and you got this. I also have a bunch of bound presences too, so this next Sever mission is going to give us some really good stuff, just because of how much stuff we have. There it is. Yeah, I think I'm down to my last Austringer. I think I just need this one, and then I'm done. And stasis and kinetic, and yeah, this is it. Stasis and kinetic. Radar booster? No thanks. Just put on major spec. Extended mag? Nah, it's probably better to have that. This actually isn't a bad roll, and we'll just keep it until we get our stuff done. Dismantle everything else, just so we can not have it with us. Oh, don't want to dismantle that. That's a powerful drop. And, okay, let's do this. Believe in yourself, Zavala. Believe. Just believe. Yes, we need forgiveness. Sever forgiveness. Wait a minute. What was the quest step? It is... Oh, it's Sever Shame. Oh. Dang it. Well, I'm not going to get that then. Why is it shame? That seems weird. Hold on a second. Patterns and catalysts. Hand cannons. Yes, I am down to the last Austringer one. Yeah. Okay.
Eris, what happens to her if we succeed?
That is unclear. I'm sorry.
Oh, this isn't even
My love is still afraid to let me go. The Traveler called you all from your graves to be broken over and over again. An endless sacrifice. But that is not my purpose. Let me rest.
Wait, oh, I was saying, oh, there's still water down there. Whoops. There's a bunch of ghosts down there, too. I think I just lost my hammer. Yeah, I did. Dang it. Well, wait, no. Okay, now I for sure did.
Strange. As the underbelly succumbs to this transformation, it has begun to elicit a constant subsonic frequency.
It's like talking to itself. I mean, this is still here.
Is Calus doing this to the ship?
Through the pyramid, yes. It is breaking the Leviathan's bones to reset them elsewhere.
So he is not so different from your god. From the god of our son's murderers.
The Traveler is not my god.
It is said broken bones heal stronger than before, but this is a lie. They are forever weakened. Was Hakim's death a breakage to reset you under the Traveler's watch? Am I the weakness you carry forever?
The lockdown is lifted. Prepare yourself for whatever we've unleashed.
I'm just exploring around real quick. I just want to see if there's anything we're missing, supposedly. Anything hidden away. Yeah, like this area. We didn't have to come through this area this time around, so why would that be the case? Oh, Calus's robot thing is missing now too. Uh-oh. Those things are broken, but they keep just moving. What's up here? I wonder where his robot is this time around. Is there anything of note in here? Not really. just backpedaling just a little bit just to see if there's anything new. Go away, you. Go away. Yeah. Nothing really. Doesn't look like there's anything hidden away in here as far as I can tell. Anything above us? I don't think so. Thought I saw something for a second, but I think I didn't. Okay. Whatever, let's just keep going and see what else there is. Oh, his robot's here. Oh god, I didn't even see it for a second.
To continue chasing pain when you could slumber in euphoria everlasting. That is a foolish endeavor, Guardian. Of your commander, he mourns this woman you seek to exploit against me. Bring him to me instead. I will shower him with my blessings, give him the power to see his love return. He may keep her as long as he wishes,
You're talking about bringing the dead back to life?
for I am benevolent. And that is only a taste of my generosity. A taste that extends to you as well. Eternity is what I offer. Consideration is all I ask.
You have nothing to offer. That's the thing. I don't have a nightmare. There isn't anything here that is like eating me up. Like I am like a blank slate, unfortunately. You can't offer me anything that I don't already have. Immortality, I already have that technically. I don't need whatever it is you're offering. The character isn't tempted by stuff like that. I am a blank slate. I don't have a loved one that I want to see again.
Zavala sees Hakim's face in these phantoms. And in you, Guardian.
I want to see him. I close my eyes, but they're only flashes. I try to remember him exactly as he was. I try.
I see his face too. Anemic and choked. Fear and pain I cannot stop. Then nothing. And I am alone.
Forgive me.
It's not really her though, Zavala. That's the thing you have to understand too. It's just your guilt. Oh, there's something more behind us now. Waiting for this for the boss or whatever. Combat acceleration. There's some modifiers for this mission, but I don't know what they are. What are the modifiers? Togetherness. Well, by myself. Combat activate damaging a target with a weapon many times in rapid succession. You will gain ability energy for your melee, grenade, and class ability. Oh, both of them are lengthened though. I have to be in combat. I can't go up. I gotta put down.
This frequency you isolated, it's almost like a voice, muddled in the dissonant churn between Pyramid and Leviathan. It's resonating through Phantom and Nightmare alike, manipulating their psychic connection to the darkness. It must end.
Something is speaking through the pyramid to the Leviathan. I wonder if it's probably the Witness, but it could be something else. Up here again. Oh, yeah, he is.
We can remember why we lived our life without hating why we lost it.
I hate my son's murderers. The god they followed. That it has taken you too.
That's not fair.
Live with your decisions. That and duty are all you have to hold close.
I'll set this amplifier, Guardian, and meet you ahead.
Like, yeah, he doesn't worship the Traveler. He doesn't even really believe in it anymore, unfortunately. He doesn't understand why it does what it does anymore, which, yeah, is kind of sad. Wait, did Drifting Apart, did I get, like, a bonus from just being near Zavala? Oh, never mind. But no, no, he doesn't even really understand it anymore due to the Witch Queen campaign. He's kind of, like, over it, almost.
All amplifiers broadcasting. Isolation complete. Now there's only the severance. Zavala is ready, Guardian. See to your side of things, and we will prevail.
Maybe. You got it, Dad. You can do it. Just believe in yourself. It'll be hard, but it's always hard to let stuff like this go. You just gotta pull the trigger and just do it. And stop worrying about what might happen after. Don't blame anyone, but...
I've reached the site, preparing the harvester.
This mission won't bring you the peace you desire. Your devotion to the Traveler rewards you only with war and death. Never peace.
I'm not doing this for the Traveler. I'm doing it for you.
Your hands are pressed against a wound to staunch bleeding. It spills through your fingers. You are soaked in it. I knew when to let go. When to wash the blood from my hands. Do you?
Yeah, he's not doing this for the Traveler, he's doing it for himself. It is trying to make you doubt your choice. Do not doubt your choice. Believe in it.
Guardian.
How many pawns has the Traveler sacrificed to conscript Commander Zavala into its service? When it leaves you too, will you become like the Fallen?
Guardians stand for more than the Traveler. We make our own fate.
Yes, that is the motto from Multiple Glass. We make our own fate. And yes, we don't do this for the Traveler, we do this for humanity. say I'm gonna lose health because I'm not getting my health back, and I don't have my hammer to get my health back. Maybe I should hold on to the hammer and not necessarily spam it when I get a chance.
Dreadful blade manifests from the Harvester.
Yeah, we're gonna get the scythe here too.
Don't let up, Guardian. Be brave.
Dreadful blade manifests from the Harvester.
Yes, Zavala, be brave. Don't be afraid. Do it. And we're gonna wait. Let's put on the.
I wish I could step back into that life. Or that you could step into mine.
What would I do for this broken man you've become?
You teach me to heal again. We'd watch our scars fade together. Safiyah? There's so much. The years have made apologies lose their meaning.
That's armor shrines off the engrams.
I am sorry.
You can only apologize for something that is your fault. Hakim wouldn't want to see you mourn. He'd want his father to be proud of his courage, as I am proud of yours.
Hakim should know his father feels nothing but pride. That's why I trusted him to protect you. You've given me a lot to consider about where I put my faith.
Analyzing the whims of a silent god? You'll mold those thoughts over into dust. There's not always an answer. Let go and rest.
Yesterday I was too tired to rest. Today, Safi, Hakim, I'll find you in my dreams.
It's real sweet. I like that.
I'm glad it was you standing with me.
Zavala should be commended. It is not easy to forgive one's own regrets. Another thread frays between Pyramid and Leviathan, Guardian. And yet I feel the next will test us most of all.
It would supposedly be the one for Keitel and, Ooh, I got the deep sight. Tears of Contrition. That's the one we needed. We got Hollow Denial, but we don't need that. Yeah, the next one is gonna supposedly be Keitel if the opening cutscene of the season was anything to go by. Keitel will be the really tough one. Us analyzing Gaul. It's kind of hard for us to forgive Gaul. Basically, tore the city a new one, but yeah. All right. A transmission from Commander Zavala awaits you in the Helm. Okay. Let's go back to the Helm. I'm glad he was able to put it behind him. Good job, boss. I knew you could do it. And yes, like I was kind of saying before, you shouldn't feel guilty about, you know, your son following from your example. Like, you should feel pride that when he saw you risking your life to protect them, and he didn't even care that he wasn't immortal. He just jumped in to help his dad. Like, that's pretty good. Good on you, kid. So I got a Tears of Contrition. So I got Austringer deep-sighted finally. So Tears of Contrition is a scout rifle. I need 3 more of those. I don't think I'm close to Calus Mini Tool, so Calus Mini Tool might be another one to go with next. The arms came as a powerful drop. Good. Word. Now both these spooky ghosts are here. Oh, is Zavala not coming? Gonna talk to me through this? Oh, whoops. Where is he talking me through? Oh, through this. Is this it?
Conquering one's demons is a noble task. There are many stories of Cabal heroes who did the same. Now, they live forever as legends.
I don't want to be a legend, Kettle.
Too late. Even we have stories about the great Commander Zavala. Only we do not call him that.
Need something, Empress?
This is not a formal communication. This is a private reckoning. One warrior to another.
I see. I've fought countless battles where my life was on the line. Won and lost them. Nothing like this. Never as hard.
As I told your crow once, battles fought in the theater of the mind and heart are just as brutal as ones fought with flesh and bone. We all bear our scars, victories, defeats. Some openly with pride, some others hidden away beneath layers of shameful armor. This battle was the most honest of your risen life. You won.
I don't feel like I've won any battles. I just feel tired and old.
And yet, you still stand.
Yes, Zavala. Even despite all of that, you still stand. Yes. Those battles are some of the harder ones too, but you still sucked it up and did it. Good job. That was all the seasonal Hollow Projector visit. Oh, that wasn't that? Oh. Oh, it was behind me the whole time. Oh, I thought that was it. Never mind. Wait, that's all the seasonal transmissions? Odd. Okay.
When I first saw Safiyah return as a nightmare, I was afraid. I didn't want her to reveal what I'd done. I did everything I could to save Hakim. I can accept that now. But back then, guilt, like gravity, warps our perception of what is real. His death carved out a place in me. And everyone I lose under my command only compounds that feeling. Safiyah knew that. She understood that losing him only pushed me further toward being a guardian. She knew that I couldn't stand by and watch the world burn. Because in her own way, neither could she. After everything we faced aboard the Leviathan, I'm left to wonder, have I made the right choices? I don't regret all the good the city has done, or that I was a part of it. But what it took to get here, what it's taken to keep it. Our minds weren't meant for this many years. Like so many other things, we have a word for eternity, without the capacity to comprehend what it actually means. When is enough? Enough. Maybe it's time to let go.
Yeah, eternity is it's hard to comprehend, but we literally will live forever, so it's really hard. After everything we faced aboard the Leviathan, I'm left to wonder, have I made the right choices? In spite of finding some measure of personal forgiveness, Zavala is still weighed down by uncertainty and doubt. His faith in the Traveler and his choices that led him to where he is now is broken. Yeah, our minds weren't meant for this many years. Like so many other things, we have a word for eternity without the capacity to comprehend what it actually means. Yeah, it is what it is. But, yeah, we don't really understand the Traveler, but we'll do our best to fight for it. We'll fight to keep it here, to keep us safe.
It is done. Another of Calus's connections to the lunar pyramid is severed. We are poised to strike the final blow. And yet, I find myself unable to enjoy this success. It has come too easily. Only one connection remains to the lunar pyramid, and Calus has barely reacted. There is a piece of his agenda that we cannot yet see. I know it. To be this close and still feel as though it is but a mirage is infuriating. I will find the answer to our final severance. For now, continue your exploration of the Leviathan. Any piece of information, no matter how small, could change everything.
Figments of darkness. We'll have to wait a little bit longer to see what happens, but it looks like it's going to be something that comes down to maybe Keitel, probably. The first opulent or haunted weapon you focus each week will be Deep Sight modded. We kind of want this, because we want to be able to mod Deep Sight weapons now. So the first weapon we pick. So the real question is, what do we pick? What is left to be deep-sighted? Firefight we're pretty far from. We'll hold off on that. We'll just wait for it to show up in our inventory. Tears of Contrition, we have three more. Drang, we need 2 more. Calus Mini Tool, we need 1 more. Epicurean is from the dungeon. We'll need a bunch of those. We need 2 more of Nezarec's Whisper. We have none of Without Remorse, so that's also something we have to just put to the side for now. We're 1 away from Hollow Denial. Okay, so Hollow Denial and Calus Mini Tool are both 2 that we could still technically use. Oh, as I listened to all the Season of the Haunted radio messages in the Helm. That's not all of them. There's still 3 more. Yeah, there's still 2 more missions, at least. I think we will go with... Let's go with Hollow Denial, I think. The Calus Mini Tool will show up when it shows up, I think. Or we can just waste money right now to try to get it, but I don't really know. We can just mantle this now. But no, that's week... Oh god, what week is it already? I forget. It's week 5, I think. No, we had first week, which was Crow's, and second week was Crow's thing. Week 3. This is week 4, I believe. 4, because this is the second time we've done Zavala's thing. So yes. Yeah, it was good. I'm glad he was able to find some peace. Again, he doesn't feel 100% great about it, but he doesn't blame himself outright anymore for what happened with his son, and that's fine too. That's great. It's not as cut and dry and black and white anymore. Keitel is kind of alluding to the fact that she herself might also be struggling with her inner demons and past mistakes. I'm not too sure. Like, I kind of have a loose understanding. Wait, interact with what? Interact with what? Interact with what?
Guardian, over the last year, friends and advisors within the last city have fallen victim to psychic manipulation. Those losses and the rediscovery of the Crown of Sorrow meant that we had to develop psychic countermeasures. So I authorized the deployment of this containment unit, developed by Keitel's Scions, for psychic analysis of the Hive. The machine can hold the Hive in a painless limbo, neither alive nor dead. This allows Scion operatives to examine their minds, gleaning the information we need. After everything that happened to Osiris, it makes me uncomfortable to rifle through their brains like this. But Guardian lives are at stake. You will be our boots on the ground, and Lord Saladin will oversee the operation to ensure everything goes smoothly. We'll only have this asset for a limited time, so make it worthwhile. Good luck.
But like I was saying, it's good to see that him grow past it, even if he's not 100% on board with the Traveler, maybe not necessarily always being there for us when we need it. That could be preluding to something down the line. And again, Keitel in that last radio message was kind of alluding to how she herself doesn't really believe in what might be going on during this season. And I find it kind of difficult just because, like, I guess I don't know why Gaul would be such a pain point for her. Maybe because she and him worked together to overthrow her father. But I don't know. Maybe she represents, or maybe he represents like the future that she wanted for the Cabal, and how she doesn't believe herself to be as good of a leader, or being subpar in comparison to him. I'm not too sure. We'll have to see next week when it eventually comes out, because I actually am curious as to why Keitel would. I'm surprised Keitel's nightmare is Gaul and not, like, her father, for starters. But I don't know, because in the dungeon, Calus's nightmare is Keitel, and Keitel's nightmare is Gaul. Like, she's afraid of something that what he represents, which I don't know what. But we'll find out next week. It'll be for fun for sure. I liked it this week.